Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about a practice that is, well, it's both incredibly simple and at the same time deeply profound. It's a gentle tool for navigating the huge complexities of living with ALS, and it offers a kind of quiet refuge. So, let's dive in.
It's a question we all face at some point, right? When the explanations just don't cut it. And even words feel heavy. Where do you find your footing? This is a question that, for sure, resonates deeply for anyone touched by a life-altering illness.
And that's exactly what we're looking at today. We're going to move away from all the complexity and toward a practice that doesn't demand physical strength or a specific belief system. Instead, it just offers a gentle way to relate to your own experience, whatever that may be.
To really understand why this practice is so practical, we have to start by acknowledging the reality of living with ALS. It's so important to validate this experience because the challenges, they are absolutely real and they're significant.
As ALS progresses, energy just becomes this incredibly precious thing. There's a loss of control over the body, a new kind of physical vulnerability, and this constant emotional strain that comes from all the uncertainty. It's right in the middle of all that, where a gentle, adaptable practice becomes not just a nice idea, but something truly necessary. So, what is this practice? It's called Metta, or you might know it as loving-kindness. And let's be clear, it's not a solution or a cure. It's something much quieter, a simple offering of goodwill. And it starts, first and foremost, with yourself.
Now, the key phrase here is intentional attitude. See, Metta doesn't require you to feel positive or loving all the time. I mean, who can do that? It's about setting an intention, a quiet wish for well-being. And that's what makes it so accessible, especially on those really difficult days.
These are the 4 core lines. That's it, just 4 simple phrases. You can repeat them silently, maybe time them with your breath, or just hold them in your awareness. This is the heart of the whole practice.
So let's break these down one by one. Each of these lines holds a specific kind of gentle power, especially when we look at them through the lens of living with ALS. The first intention is about safety. Now, safety is one of our most fundamental human needs, but for someone with ALS, the entire concept of what it means to be safe changes, and it changes dramatically. All these new vulnerabilities can create this constant, low-level background of anxiety. So this phrase, "May I be safe," it's not a magic wand, it's more like an intention that guides your attention toward care, toward asking for help, and toward finding those little moments of stability, right here and right now. Okay, the second intention invites peace. But this isn't about wishing away all the difficulty. In the context of ALS, peace is really about finding calm within the storm, not waiting for the storm to pass. This really shows that crucial shift in perspective. Peace becomes small and it becomes accessible. It might just be a few quiet breaths, or a moment of stillness between tasks, or just turning down the volume on all that mental noise. This intention is a gentle invitation for your nervous system to soften, even for just a breath. Now, this third phrase, it can feel complicated. How can anyone be free from suffering in the face of a progressive illness? Well, to understand this, we need to look at a really crucial distinction. And this is the key. The practice doesn't deny physical pain. Instead, it aims to reduce those extra layers of suffering. The fear, the resistance, the self-judgment. It's about softening the way difficulty is held, not getting rid of it entirely. This final line is maybe the most quietly radical of them all. In a life that's so often filled with effort and challenge, what could it possibly mean to live with ease? It means we have to completely redefine the word. Ease is no longer about the absence of effort. It becomes about sustainability. It's found in using assistive devices without fighting them, in allowing help without guilt, and in simplifying things to reduce unnecessary strain. It's a very practical, compassionate form of ease. The beauty of Metta is just how adaptable it is. It's a practice for the person living with ALS, and just as importantly, it's for the people who are providing the care. A really powerful way to practice is to just link these phrases to your breath. The simple, steady rhythm of your breathing can become an anchor for these intentions. And the best part? It's always available, it requires no physical effort, and you can do it anytime, anywhere. The experience of ALS extends way beyond one person to the entire network of support. Caregivers face their own immense challenges: the physical effort, the emotional strain, the constant vigilance. For caregivers, Metta is a vital tool for finding some balance. It's a reminder to turn that same kindness inward.
Phrases like, "May I be patient with myself," or "May I recognize my limits," become absolutely essential. Self-compassion isn't selfish. It's the foundation of sustainable care. It's what makes it possible to keep going.
Ultimately, what this practice cultivates is a different kind of strength, a different kind of resilience that's perfectly suited to the realities of a long-term illness.
We often think of resilience as force, right? Pushing endlessly, fighting against everything. But Metta offers resilience as softness. It's a strength that's rooted in compassion, which allows for acceptance without just resigning yourself. It's the ability to be present without being completely overwhelmed. And so we come right back to where we started, to these 4 lines. They don't change the course of the illness. They offer something else, a way to relate to your own experience with kindness, from one moment to the next. In a world where so much is beyond our control, the one thing that always remains is the intention to wish ourselves well. And maybe learning to do that with softness and with grace is the most profound strength we can possibly find. Thanks for listening.